Ade Oladipo here with Josh Denzel. Josh, this is a big one, isn't it? This is a big one. AJ Ruiz.
I'm nervous. I think people don't quite realise the magnitude of this fight. It's not over for the loser, but it's like it puts them back too many steps. You know what I mean? It's probably 3-4 fights before they're back in the mixer. And AJ's obviously got a huge name, and Ruiz is the current champion of the world, of course, unified. But do you know what I mean? If it's a knockout loss for either of them, it could be like, right, was Ruiz a flash in the pan, and is AJ finished? Like, I don't know. I'm nervous. Like, you know, every time I sit there in the hotel and I see the boys walk past, and I'm just like, I need AJ to win this one.
It's weird. I think when the fight was first announced, everyone was excited. Now, as the fight gets closer, especially for us UK fans, like we're all scared for AJ because of what happened in the first fight. Gut feeling, what do you think? Where are you sitting there? Don't sit on the fence as well, Josh. Don't sit on the fence.
No, never. AJ win. I think AJ victory. It's hard because I think that AJ is a different. The mentality is different now. He's got that hunger of a contender rather than a champion. Not that he didn't have it before, but I feel like this camp's gone well, and you know, just hearing stories from camp and seems to be putting people on the floor. So,
any secrets you want to tell us there, Josh?
I don't have too much to tell, but I think that he's in a bit more of a killer mode than maybe he was before. There's a bit of a party atmosphere in New York, and it's not that right now.
He seems a lot more fiery, doesn't he, as well? Even his answers to questions, it seems like people are saying this is the real AJ this, and I don't know if that's true or not, but it's a lot more fiery.
I think there's obviously a sense of like, yo, you lot were with me on the come up, and you tongue up my bum, like, you know what I mean? And what happened? You know, I lost one fight. You know, it was one punch. It was 36 minutes of a poor night for him. And like, where are you now? And I think the media as well start questioning him. Okay, is he the real deal? Like, was he a hype job? Was Eddie Hearn, you know what I mean, blowing smoke up everyone's ass? Like, this is what it is. Like, so I think he's got that. You know what? It's me against the world mentality now. And I think he needed to.
A lot of pressure on AJ. A lot of people are saying if he does lose and it's a knockout, that could be that. Do you share that sentiment as well, that could be that?
No, I mean, you don't do what he's done in terms of his amateur pedgree. You know, winning Olympic gold, silver in the World Championships. You know, you go on to unify, not unify the division or undisputed champion. You can't just write that off for too long. Some people have a bogeyman. Do you know what I mean? Some people will lose. Like there is just somebody who has your number. You know, he could go there and he could fight Wilder next. You might knock him out. So someone like AJ, I think he's got the longevity to go on and do what he wants. He's such a big name as well. Like, everyone wants to fight him, but the issue is, it's like that, you know, when McGregor, you know, in UFC was the money man. You know, AJ is the money man. Look at Ruiz's biggest ever payday. But if you have a title, why would you want to fight him? If money's not your motivation, you're like, listen, AJ's a beast. You know, he's a savage. He's shown that. So it'll be tough, but I still reckon that, you know what I mean, AJ will go on to do big things even if he loses.
Good other fights on the card as well. Whyte's on the card. He's back. It's good to see him back as well.
Of course, I seen him in the gym earlier. You know, he's looking well. He's happy. He's happy. He's the same hotel as AJ. So I don't know what's be popping off. But for him, I think it's his. It kind of put a middle finger up to the WBC and say, listen, I'm still the guy. Like, you know what, you like, whether it be Wilder or WBC that are kind of coming together to avoid him. But I think if he puts on a good performance here, you know what I mean, he's well in the mix. He's already in the mixer for a world title shot. So I think this just cements that place for him.
Try and sum up how big an event this is. I feel like people back home really don't know how big this is, and I mean, Eddie Hearn saying it's one of the biggest events this century. It is really big over here, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, no doubt. It's a bit strange because for like the UK fans and the American audience and your kind of casual boxing fans, you're thinking Saudi, like it's so far from the usual Wembleys, the Cardiffs, the Las Vegas, you know what I mean, the New Yorks, but this is monumental. This is the heavyweight championship of the world. This is the biggest fight there's been. Like, is it going to be redemption? Is it going to be repeat? Like, all the R's, exactly. So I think that you'll see with the atmosphere in the stadium here. Like, even you walk around, you know, we're walking around Riyadh and there's random people stopping in the street. You've got princes and kings and everyone wants to know. And I think at home, you know, you'll see, you realise that this is the biggest fight. I don't know what fight has been bigger. Like, you know, obviously AJ Klitschko. Yeah. But people were saying, oh, you know, Klitschko's beat by Tyson. He's washed up. He's 40-something. And although that was an unbelievable fight, it was probably, you know, a fight of the decade. But this means more. This means more. This means everything.
There you go. It's a great, beautiful way to end it there. This means more. Josh, thanks for talking to me, Ade Oladipo. Cheers, Josh. Thanks a lot.